There we go. And we're good for another 12 hours. Welcome back to those of you that are still here. Right, I'm wandering around like a fucking headless chicken. We've got a little bit of water. We do need to get more, but with the way things are going right now, that's not going to be an option. I think we just go back to the prison and loot that again, and hopefully... Hey, Dirty Bird, welcome back. It takes a minute for sometimes, depending on what you're watching on. Sometimes it doesn't autoplay to the next thing. It ends the stream and then there has to be some user interaction to actually pick up on the other one. Whether you're watching on a TV or on a PC or a phone, it's a bit weird sometimes. Well, I think we're going to go to the prison, and with any luck, this time we get more gear from there. And even though I absolutely despise that day glow green, we're going to go in that van so we can carry more shit. Yeah, but you are aware of the fact that there's an invention called the television, and on this television you can do more than just watch DVDs and terrestrial television. And some people do watch their YouTubes on the television set. Yeah, I don't have any steel wool. I would have I would have repainted it instantly. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bring the black spray paint with me in case we come across some steel wool. No, why? This I've never come across steel wool. The only steel wool I had was the stuff that that Scruff gave me earlier, like 3 pieces of it, and I had one left, and repainted the van from. We went from a dark green. I tried out a red, but that was a bit too bright, and then I got rid of the red to this, and that was the last piece of steel wool. I didn't expect it to be this green. Oh, indeed. Yeah, let's go. We have water. We have 3 liters of water. We'll make sure we're fully hydrated. We'll leave the telly on. You know what we're going to do first? We are going to make sure this is in perfect order. I've not done any vehicle part repairing yet because we didn't have the ability to take it out of the car. Aluminium ingot, heavy bolt, springs. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of aluminium ingots. And are you serious? I'm one short. I'm an ornery, not so old fart. Don't worry, mate. I was raised in England by, like, I'm, depending on which side of the scales you look at, I'm either the tail end of Gen X or I'm at the very beginning of millennial, and I don't particularly identify with anything that millennials have to offer, but I was raised basically by my brother that's 12 years older than me, who's full-on Gen Xer, so there's very little that you can say that's really going to cause me any problems, mate. We're probably going to need more heavy bolts, so let's just grab a stack of those. And then what was the other bit? Springs. We put springs on here as well. Oh, we got a shitload of springs now. Going to the prison was definitely very fruitful. And it's 15 of those ingots per repair. Holy fuck. I need some duct tape. That's a lot of aluminium just to keep a car running. Yeah. That's really expensive. I can see why people take the fucking car parts out of cars as soon as humanly possible. Alright, let's see what the... We need the industrial welder. And take the pistons out. Exhaust is alright. Spark plugs. Intake manifold. I think we might have spark plugs and an intake manifold inside. Yeah, we've got a brand new intake manifold. We'll put this one away. Spark plugs, they're about the same. We've got an alternator and a filter and some fresh brakes. So we only have to fix the pistons, where we need 8 aluminium and 5 iron. Time to make some more aluminium. Where are we? Filter. Filter. Alternator. 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 Intake manifold. Intake manifold. Spark plugs, we're going to repair. Pistons, we're going to repair. And brakes. 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 Like so. Let's go and get the aluminium. Yeah, they use similar icons for a bunch of things. A lot of things don't look like what their real world thing should look like. Piston, repair, spark plug, electrical scrap and aluminium scrap. Kindly fuck off. Spark plugs, spark plugs. Alright, let's put those back. Pistons. Piston assembly, piston assembly. Spark plug, spark plug. We might as well see what it costs to fix these. If everything else is fixed so well, we might as well. Exhaust, scrap metal pipe and torn wires. Plastic scrap. Exhaust, exhaust. Timing belts, timing belts. We'll change the tyres as well. I've got a full set. I should have a full set of off-road tyres. I've got 3. Tyre pressures aren't great either. What? .68 is our best one. These are all 100% except for that, which is 30. Okay, well, put these good ones on. I need to put some of this other stuff away because we're getting heavy. Brakes, filter, alternator. Ingot. Scrap. I'd rather grab what we need again than have my bloody inventory littered with this shit. I'm going to leave those there so we know we need to repair them. Yeah, you can repair them. And we're going to have to stop for... Oh shit, that's nearly flat. That's no good. I think we'll just switch them around. We'll put the crap ones... We'll put the crap ones on the back and the good ones on the front. Like you would in real life with a front wheel drive car. And we're gonna have to put some air in them as well. What do we need to repair these? Plastic scrap and torn wires. We can do that. Yeah, we'll put these back on actually. We're still going to need to get air in some of them, but at least now we've got better tyres. There we go. Where did they go? Oh, right there. Right, that's damn sight better than it was. And the engine oil isn't dirty, but it is a little low. And that was dirty. Great. We took perfectly good oil and put a bunch of shit in it. Then we're going to grab the empty oil bottles and take that with us so we can grab oil from another car. Alright, it would look like now we're actually done. The only thing we're going to have to do is stop at a gas station and put air in the tyres. I don't know. There might be. I just haven't come across it. I'm not sure. Can you guys stop hitting my nicely fucking fixed up neon green van? This green is jarring. Oh, we'll get there eventually. I've never been there. I've not been there yet. There's a bunch of places we haven't been at all. At least we see less of the green from in here. I think we'll stop at the usual spot. See if we can pick up some more ammo and weapons. Oh no, I know. I've heard about it. Yoss, who was here earlier, he's sent me a couple of screenshots of what the whole thing's like. I've just never been. Oh, another military medical kit. That's a first. What do you have in you? Compression bandages. Whoopee-doo. Okay. That's container number 1. Is it just me or something? Am I cursed? Every car I fucking use has this stupid twitching. No, I know, mate. I've seen it. This place up here. We've been near there. We just never went there. I want to check this place and see what respawned everything. Alright, I do not feel bad about dismantling a shitload of stuff in here anymore. Which we are going to do again. Because it'll spawn back anyway. Copper ingot. Not found one of those there before. Another one, and glass sheet. You know what? How many of these scavenging books did we bring? Two. Alright, we're going to read one now. It depends on the settings. Certain things do come back and certain things don't. And there's already been enough discussion of people complaining on the server where someone's destroyed certain things inside of a POI and then made their base near enough by that the area of the POI is within their UC, and then those things that they've destroyed aren't respawning. So they've basically taken away looting opportunity from people, and they don't really seem to give two shits about it. And I'd rather err on the side of caution and just leave things. It's not like I'm so massively in need of something that I absolutely have to destroy it all. I'd rather just go somewhere else. Anything that's got a loot container, I leave, and the loot container itself, just in case. Yeah, but the server's new and things are still getting worked out. Don't get me wrong, Scruff's doing a bang-up job, but it's going to take time until things work themselves out. Hey, Zenny-san. Welcome, mate. No, indeed. Yeah, I'm not so... Yeah, in single player, there's probably some differences between single player and multiplayer. There are in the majority of games, like one of the survival games that we played a lot before this, that I played for years, Scum. There's things that work perfectly in multiplayer and weird in multiplayer, and vice versa. Oh, I know, mate. I know. Believe me, from playing God knows how many thousands of hours at this point in Scum, I know exactly what you mean. You don't have to introduce the scum of the internet to me and the way that people can act in these kinds of games. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, you need to make adjustments based on gameplay flow and everything. Just if you just change shit willy-nilly, your name's Matthias. We've got everything locked that we want to keep, don't we? The industrial welder needs to go back in there. Can you guys shut the fuck up? Thank you. The industrial welder needs to go back in the glove box. But other than that, we can just do that. We might as well go across the street while we're here. Trusty hunting store. Yeah, I heard you the first time, mate. Mechanical, farming, and scavenging. Lovely. Let's read the shit out of those. Double barrel shotgun. Oh, that's new. What do you look like? Cool. Never had one of those before. Alright, let's keep it moving, shall we? That's enough. I want to get to the prison. I must be damn near alone on the server. I've never seen this few, or sorry, this many zombies in these areas before. Everywhere we go, we seem to be seeing like 2 or 3x the amount of zombies as usual. Right, let's air up these tyres, shall we? Do you mind? I know you don't, but all the same. I don't have a jerry can, do I? That would be interesting. There's never a big bottle when you need one, is there? Let's take the vodka. You stay in there, mate. No, but there is a generator here. I just need to go and put some. I need to go and put some gas in it. I forgot to bring a jerry can with me. We left one here last time. Wrong door. This door. At least we did leave a generator here. Seriously? There's so many places you can get generators. One even spawns in this place usually. I should have hid it on the fucking roof. I guarantee you barely anyone ever crawls up onto the roof. Well, I guess we're not going to put air in our tyres then, are we? Server restart? What do you mean? Does that get rid of shit that's been moved? That's not within a UC or something? I've been playing the game 4 days, mate. I've no idea. Okay. That's one thing I suggested to... Oh, hello, Mr. Military Man. I'm sorry, military lady. I'll take those, thank you. Well, then I'm surprised that the generator isn't in that room, because it was in that room that we found it. I didn't bring one here. It was right there. I just moved it, put some gas in it, and connected it. Where'd you get to? What is it? I was saying something before I interrupted myself. I made a suggestion to Scruff to allow us to have another UC and be able to make an extra base if that extra base is to get infrastructure working. So like if you're gonna put a UC down over the other side of the road to have like a battery bank and a solar panel and what have you, so you can connect this place and keep the gas station running, and do the same at like the water treatment facility and other places, so that we could have certain infrastructure back. I mean, we could potentially have running water and central power if people pitch in and keep on top of things. Oh, we did put the wheels back, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, well, we might as well put the rest of the crap away and mosey on out of here. Because, like, at a place like this, it'd be bloody perfect. because there's a convenience store, gas station, and these things on the side are battery chargers. Then people that haven't got to that level of tech yet could come to a place like this and charge their batteries. And there's a perfect little speck of land out here where you can just slap something down to have a solar panel and some batteries and your UC. Right, we turn left here. We did find some particularly good shit at the water treatment plant last time. Oh wait, this is the scrap depot, isn't it? Ah, we might as well look through this place as well. I don't have a pickaxe yet again because we swapped cars and I didn't bring the pickaxe from the other car battery. That's nice. I didn't bring the pickaxe from the other vehicle. So I could have... Oh. What am I using to mine that then? The shovel. I must be using the shovel. I don't have a pickaxe on me, do I? Oh, I do. Okay. Then I said nothing. No, I thought I didn't have a pickaxe and it was the shovel that was letting me pick that stuff. But then I realised I do have a pickaxe. Foam sword. No, I know. That's the metal and the glass that's behind us. We'll get that too. Oh, hello. I didn't come into this one last time. Is there no... Yeah, there's a stove. This all respawns, doesn't it? I don't know why I'm walking on eggshells. Oh, we got stove heating elements from the microwave. We can make the We can make the Huzuma what's it? The heaters now. And 2 more. Ah, lovely. I kind of want that. Oh, we can get another one next spawn. Cube mini fridge. Coffee machine. I can't bring myself to destroy a coffee machine. I want to take that home. I don't know. It says nothing comes out, but I'm guessing we have to give it power. If it's got something in it or not. Jukebox. Oh, that's why there's shit flying everywhere. We're full already, are we? My bad. And he goes to check something else when he knows he's full. Bunch of stove heating elements. Are we going to have plenty to make the kerosene heater for winter time? It's nearly half of our weight capacity and we haven't even made it to the prison yet. Alright, let's mosey on, shall we? Mosey on down. Next, right. If they do add hitching to the game and they ever like down the line did something crazy like make it so you can have a big rig with a container moving chassis and you could physically move containers, I would build the most epic of fucking compounds ever. Just fucking double stack containers around the house, around the base, with little gaps in them every now and then so you can get to the doors, and then just put an extra container out in front to fill the gap. Epic mega storage. It would look fucking cool. I'm down here, darling. Another schematic. Can we read that one? There's no point. No point holding on to them if the schematic table isn't working for us. Well, if we can read it, we read it. You could build a mobile base in it if you got a big rig with a container chassis and a 40-foot container on the back, or even two 20s. You could basically build a base inside and roll around. Yeah. Now I didn't notice the one at the prison, but at one of the dump sites. Which one was it? The big dump site. No. No. Where was it? I can't remember where it was now. Or was it up here? No. This place. Mass dump site. There's the generator trailer that's got the big lights on it. Being able to hitch that would be fucking great, because then you've got power and then you've got lights that you could, if you could direct them, you basically just dump that by your base and then point the lights where you want, and then you've got power and great light for everywhere. Yeah, this place does not disappoint, does it? It's got good shit everywhere. Oh, I know. It would be nice to find some solar panels to take home. I do have I do have the level to make the solar panels already. We were just stuck on the high grade iron because I don't know where to get the graphite, and please don't tell me. We were going from mine to mine looking for some graphite to make some of that. So we went to the fire towers to get the question mark locations, check shit out. Oh, another portable welder. Yeah, this place is epic for fucking tools. For the higher tier tools, that is. Did we get any more hydraulic ones? I wasn't even paying attention. No, not this time, just industrial stuff. Lots of it. Well, you can probably tweak the weather settings to have it happen less often or to last less time, but it's just random. It'll go soon. It's just another state of weather. It's not persistent. It just happens to be foggy right now. I'm really looking forward to winter. I'm a big fan of winter in general, IRL. And I love the fact that we finally got snow. And in survival games, the snow biomes tend to be my favourite. So I'm really looking forward to it, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this isn't bad as far as fog goes. What's this? Some sort of convenience store. Barber shop. Alright, fellas. Mind giving me a trim? Oh, I'm sorry, I gave you a trim. My bad. Hair rollers. And trimmed his arm off. Barber jar used to sterilize barber tools usually has disinfectant in it. Scissors, we want scissors. Shampoo. What do we get out of these? Glass shards, not interested in that. Oh, there's a bunch of scissors here. Oh, and a cutthroat razor too. We could reenact the Reservoir Dogs. And I'm not going to be Mr. Pink. No, I haven't done any trading with anyone. I've barely come across people in general. Is that other car ever going to fall? Or is that gone? Is that yeeted now? Let's just double check to make sure we have some fuel. Where did I put that? Let's label this gas. Smell. Smells like gasoline. Okay. Well, we know where we want to go this time. All right, darling. Excuse me, coming through. Right, where's our other scavenging book? This place feels looted. Everything I go to search, it just instantly brings up the contents instead of doing the search. Am I going to catch a break and actually get to this place when it's fresh for once? Okay. I'll let Scruff know. Fucking runner. Didn't realise it was going to be a runner. Startled me. Oi! Cheeky bastard. Yeah, everything's. I just can't cut. I can't catch a break. The last time we came here, it was like just when someone had been. Oh, I don't have a hydraulic driver on me. That's great. That was the whole point of coming here. Was to take that kind of shit apart. And we forgot to make sure we have all the tools that we need. Son of a bitch. I need to slow down a bit. Oh, for crying out loud! What the fuck? Pardon me. Oi! I hit you once already. Fuck off! Stay dead already. I really like the inventory system is really far from one of my favorites. It's one of the things that kept me from playing this game before. Like I was like, I enjoyed the overall experience. It's just this, after all the UIs where you have what is it? You know, a certain grid of space and you have the items that you can pull in after having all that kind of shit. Working by this, I'd never fucking find anything. I'm like, oh, I want wipes, but then I can't remember the name. Cleaning wipes. Okay, there. It takes me fucking half an hour to find it. Where if it at least had some sort of a bloody picture or something, instead of just the writing, it would be a lot easier to like, oh, see at a moment's notice. You can shut up and all. Well, at least we can get the toilets. And we can get decent shit from those. Yeah, I wanted to get accustomed to, like, you know, what are those things that we use the most? I'm still not really there. It's probably going to be wipes, antibiotics, and then some sort of a bandage. In that order, you want to wipe, take an antibiotic, and then quickly slap a bandage on. Yeah, but having to switch to typing when you're in the middle of... You know, you're in the middle of goings on and you want to do it quickly. That's not exactly fast. Being able to lock onto something visually without having to go and do, you know, extra steps is what the whole point is. And if we do cleaning wipes... Does it put them in... It still puts them in alphabetical order. And we'll put compression bandage. And we might as well lock those as well. I've changed a bunch of buttons. Yeah, no, what is it? I get it. Then it shows up and then you have the options to use certain things. But every time I've tried using that, yeah, this has been populated with a whole bunch of things. And then there'll be one thing that'll be changing and the whole thing will like vibrate around and I'm trying to fucking click on something. I appreciate the effort to like give options of how to do things. I'm aware of those things. It just always seems to be the case that when shit is really hitting the fan, I try to go do that thing and it's just as complicated and annoying as doing it the other way. Like, this all needs work. These UIs are not made for speed of use. Like, but and in a survival situation, when you know you want to quickly clean something, bandage it, do this, do that, and then you know move on. Doing any number of the things that we've been talking about all takes way too long. The fact that there's no hotbar, yeah, that I can't do a add to quick use for a bunch of things like the cleaning wipes. You can, that would be great. Yeah, then I know I can go to 6 and use a wipe. Oh, but no, I can't because all I do is throw it. You know what I mean? There's certain mechanics that are a certain way in games for a reason, and they're trying different things, and I get it. They're trying something somewhat novel, but it's the case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's like Control-C, Control-V. That's ubiquitous across everything. One particular company came up with it, but everyone uses it, and that's never going to change. In games, there are certain things that you just don't mess with. You can create little variations on a theme, but there are certain things that have just worked their way out to be fast for certain mechanics. Yeah, I don't have my hydraulic tools. I'd like to take all the doors apart as well, but I left my good fucking tools at home like an idiot, and we didn't find any more. Yeah, I've got hydraulic cutters right there. What do you want from me? Hydraulic driver. Lights. Oh. What's this squelching noise coming from? I can take these apart. No, I can't. I need the hydraulic. These are the things I really wanted to take apart. We were getting good shit from these. I need my hydraulic driver. Commissary. We didn't come here last time. This is all new territory to me. I haven't been down this way before. Oh, that's just brings us to a different block. We didn't bring our fucking lockpicking book again. Yeah. We'll get there eventually, mate. I haven't been here at all. Like little tips and tidbits and what have you is fair enough, but try and keep away from specifics. I like the process of discovery for myself. I'm a stubborn fucker. If someone tells me something and persists, I'll purposefully not go there. I'll find other things for myself to do just in spite, because I am that petty. In the hopes that I will forget what the person has said, and the next time I happen across that, I'll be like, oh, and feel like I actually found it myself. What the hell is that? Something is stuck and it's jiggling. It's like there's cars stacked on one another, just jiggling around. Where can we get out there? Guys, calm the fuck down. That's not how little trucks are made. Someone was probably trying to take the camera home. I had something very similar happen to me with an SUV when I put a TV on the side of the... I put a TV on the side of the SUV and then I started to drive away and the fucking SUV just went up, like, wanted to go to orbit. And I nearly died. Well, it's the fact that the vehicles don't like having shit put on them, and the camera was on the side of the vehicle, and that caused it to go nuts. Oh, there's no gas in it either.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
And giving, like, giving these menus a numerical value as a shortcut once you have this, once you have the inventory open, to be able to press like 1 instead, because you're not controlling the character when you're in the inventory, so there's no point of it just being just controlling what you happen to have in your hand. There's no point to that. So if they assigned equipment 1, medical 2, stats 3, exercises 4, and so on and so forth, yeah, then you know, you go tab 2, and then you can see that instead of having to move everything you have to do to move your mouse that you can't do with some sort of a shortcut key. Makes everything more difficult. I don't know why you're trying to swing that arm, darling. I cut it off. I do need to find a safe place, if that exists, because I have a work email I have to answer. Why don't we put the combat vest on, eh? That might help. Right, hopefully we'll be safe in the commissary. I need to answer an email. Yeah, I thought as much. They're not doing damage to the door, so... Right. Excuse me. We've been down there. We've been there. We've been through this block. I'm pissed at myself that we didn't bring the that we didn't bring the who's what's it. You can reload magazines 1.3 times as fast. You can load 3 bullets at a time. What does that really matter when you have to fucking click? It's not exactly fast to begin with. I'm just going to take the XP. Where are we weight-wise? 120. Let's go and dump. No, I get you. It's 3 rounds per click, and it's nice when you've got a 30-round mag to only have to click 10 times instead of 30 times. But given the way that that mechanic is, saving myself 20 clicks when I'm going to be doing that in a peaceful environment where it's not really going to matter whether I click 10 times or 20 times, it's not like it makes any odds. If there was some way of hotkey shortcutting that, and it might actually matter, because then, you know, I'd only be pressing a hotkey combination 10 times instead of 30 times, then I might understand. But when you have to go into your menu, go here, select the magazine, and then start clicking, whether you have to click 10 times or 30 times, it makes no odds at that point. Ooh, what are you? Bullpup shotgun? It'd be nice if I could actually see something of it. Rifle suppressor, yes. 2 of them even. Oh, no. You can have preloaded mags. Ah, we got a lock picking. You can have preloaded mags. Oh, no. It is obviously quicker to use the preload, to use the mags. The point that we were getting at is that skill would have made it so that when you're reloading a magazine, yeah, because you have to reload the magazines, yeah, you click on the magazine and then you go load bullet. So it would have changed it so that with every click, instead of loading 1 bullet, it loads 3. But you're not going to be doing this mid-fight. Yeah, if you are, then shit's hit the fan and you've not done something right. You want to go into a fight with your magazines preloaded, have enough for what you're doing, go in, job done, get out. And then you can do your clickety-click in peace and quiet. And whether you click 1 time or, 10 times to reload 30 rounds or 30 times to reload 30 rounds, it's not like it makes that much difference. When you absolutely have to use it in a firefight because you miscalculated and you do need to reload magazines mid-fight, yeah, it would help. But I'm not going to waste a skill point on something that insignificant. Yeah, games like this do it that way to slow things down on purpose, to keep that immersion going. Yeah, like in Scum, in Daisy, you start loading the mags, and he loads the rounds one by one. Even if you do load magazine, you still have to wait for the animation and the amount of time it takes to go through the motions. Here, because they've got no animation, they make you click for each, you know, each one. Yeah, they could switch it to one click to load the magazine, and then the skill and all that kind of stuff would change how quickly you do it. It's just tomato, you know, how they've gone about it. How is my machete doing anyway? Still all right. Wait, isn't this the place that we just came from? No, this is another one. Did someone destroy the door here? Yeah, someone destroyed the door. Another rifle suppressor. Another one of those bullpup shotguns. Another one of those bullpup shotguns. Seems to be shotgun day today. 3 more of the bullpup shotguns. Another rifle suppressor. Another 1903. Lovely. I mean, I'm getting such great shit. Another military medical kit. Advanced antibiotics, compression, trauma. That's a lot of good stuff. I'm getting a bunch of good shit just from the searchable stuff. Like, no picking regardless of skill. I can only imagine the kind of shit that we're going to get into once we actually get to level 25 and, God forbid, level 75 picking. What kind of shit's going to be in those boxes? I mean, look, I'm a walking armory already, and I didn't pick a damn thing. I mean, granted, it's all World War One and World War Two era rifles and shotguns, but you pull the trigger, it goes bang, and freedom comes out at the end. Then I don't really care whether it's 12 gauge or 7.62. It goes boom, something happens. Thought she was going to keel over and die. Jesus Christ, where the fuck did you come from? It's about time to go back to the car again and do another dump. No, this is one that we've been to already. Right, dump time. In here, I should probably just stick with the fucking tomahawk, because at least it's got better range. Yeah, there's dead bodies everywhere. We've been there. Yet another commissary. Hot sauce. I'll take some hot sauce. High heels. I'm not sure that's the kind of thing that they would actually be selling in a commissary in a prison. Then again, what do I know? I was thinking I was thinking of a way to put it nicely, but there isn't really any way to put it nicely, is there? You either say, you know, that could possibly be for the they-them prisoners, but then there's always stands the likelihood of getting cancelled. Not that I would really give two shits about someone giving me shit about that. Right, well, this wasn't the way out. And I thought it wasn't, but I was interested. That's the thing, so do they. Excuse me. Oh. Do we even need certain books? Our construction and mechanical's already 100, and our strength. Our lockpicking isn't though. That I'll take. Got a couple of copies of the Night of the Living Dead. We can leave one. We can leave one in the telly in the living room, and then have another one in the telly in the bedroom. Yeah, but when you use a schematic table, it's supposed to half it. That's the whole point of the schematic table, isn't it? That it reduces the requirement. The requirement is 60. And using the schematic table, you're supposed to be able to do it with half the requirement. That's what it says on the tin. Yeah, schematic table. Schematics require half the stat requirements when decoded with this workbench. Did we just go full circle? Or yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, dead bodies. Yeah, okay. No, that's just... Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm fucking lost. Yeah, I heard you. Oh. More loots. Setting up a little satellite base, or coming in here more prepared to get certain generators running and get power functioning inside. would be so useful, because I take it if you have the power on and then the places that otherwise have refrigeration spawn stuff in, then it's all fresh and it stays fresh until it would otherwise go rotten when the refrigeration goes away. Places like this have got so much of the good food items. Like, empty out a kitchen like that, completely empty it out, run the generator, get the cooling going, wait for a respawn, go in, and you've got fucking all of the packaged goods. Oh, this is where the cars were going crazy. We should be parked right over there then. No? I think so. Oh, look, there's a chapel. %1 fuel. Let's see if that 1% fuel will get us the car. The fuck did you come from, love? Quiet as a mouse. We've still got about 90 kilos worth of space. I kind of feel like, well, I want to go home, to be honest. We've got a lot to go through, and I need to pick up the hydraulic tools if we wanted to do more proper disassembly of the things that I came here specifically to do. Just like an idiot, I left the wrong one at home. That's the pharmacy. Convenience store with the gas station. We haven't really been around this place much. Let's go around the back, see what's there. More houses. Is this it? Yeah. What's this first? Oh, auto part. Lovely. Should look at all those car batteries. Fresh oil? Is that fresh oil? No, it's putrid. Filter, piston, jumper cables, brake pads. Okay. This is cool. Right, so we've got about 70 kilos left. Let's load up on all of the smaller, lighter stuff first. Aye, steel wool! Ha ha! Oh my lord! Yes! Yes! Come to Papa. Yo, where did it go? Where did it go? Did I not pick it up? Don't fucking toy with me. Oh, I don't have to open it, do I? Apply to vehicle. Finally, it's not an eyesore. It's the correct colour that a vehicle should be. Man, it's classic my luck. Classic my luck. We come here when we're already full. Or at least now we know where it is. I'll be hitting this place up. No doubt. It's in pretty tip-top shape, I must say. Yeah, if there is, it's probably only like 10 kilos. It's not going to make it. It's not going to make all that much difference. I'm talking about wanting to take, you know, stuff that's probably going to add up to a couple hundred. We're going to go home and we're going to come straight back here. Lots of containers there. Lots of potential. That's just the post office. It's nice, huh? We found some steel wool. Managed to repaint it while you were all gone. I should have read that stupid driving book, shouldn't I? I always forget the books. No, it's keyboard. You just look around with the mouse. And we made it home. I don't know if this game has controller support at all. Is it store page? They usually list stuff like that separately. It's got single player, online PvP, online co-op, Steam Cloud family sharing, and then under accessibility features. It doesn't. It's playable on the Steam Deck. If it's playable on the Steam Deck, then I would assume you have controller compatibility. Oh, okay. I did not know. We got obscene amounts of aluminium scrap from that place, and we didn't even do a significant amount of dismantling because we didn't bring the right tools. Oh, we got an extra combat helmet, did we? Oh, that's going right. That's going there right now. I did not realise. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately. We might as well chuck that shit in there as well. It'd be interesting if they could do something where repairs scale with skill level. So if you're not particularly skilled, then it takes 15, but then as your skill goes up, then it goes the amount of materials you need go down. They've done it that way in other games, and that seems to be a decent balance. Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't. I must be honest. I haven't paid it much attention. I prefer to stick to a handful of games at a time. Otherwise, we're all over the place. I think I might. Well, I was about to say I think I might switch to totes, but after the bad experience we had with totes disappearing, I think I'll stick with the fucking toolboxes. But I wouldn't mind having this shelf, well, these shelves, so that we can have separate boxes that will have, or maybe even a separate shelf. So like a 357 shelf, 38 shelf, 45 shelf, 9mm shelf, 556 shelf, and so on. And have boxes there, and then we can fill the ammo up separately. And then just have like the empty magazines and attachments here. And that stays rifles and shotguns, that stays pistols. And we're going to need to make some room here. I wouldn't mind having some dressers here so we can put more clothes in. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Bear with me a second. My monitor is going to switch itself off because, of course, it's been 16 hours and it's an OLED and it's got its little panel protect bullshit that it has to do. I'm gonna quit the game in the meantime because I don't want certain things to be going down. But I now have to wait somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes for my main monitor to come back to life. Oh yeah, boom boom shelf. We've got a bunch of grenades and I found a stick of dynamite completely by random. You know what I'm going to do? I need a little pick-me-up. I can find my fucking slipper. I'm going to have me some ice cream. Yes, I'm adult. I'm an adult. I'm having ice cream for breakfast. That, yeah. That's one of my favorite games of all time. That and Death Stranding. Horizon is absolutely fucking unreal. I love it. Mm. I've got a bunch of the photo modes. The photo modes in Horizon and in just a second. Can I? No, I can't. All right, never mind. The photo modes in Horizon and Death Stranding are really good, and I took shitloads of screenshots. And I set my desktop background to randomize from a folder, and it's just full of screenshots that I've taken from those games and Starfield and whatnot. Mm. Man, this ice cream is good. Oh man, I can feel myself springing back to life from the sugar. what I'm really waiting for. There's another one. What I'm really waiting for is Death Stranding 2 to come to PC. That I'm really looking forward to. Like a number of years ago, it would have been a very different story. But if I had to choose like one game to play until like there's only one game exists until my at the end of my days, you get to play one game. I would go for Horizon Forbidden West. And then instead of just sticking in a save and roaming around and killing machines, I'd just do new game pluses every time I completed and carry on over and over and over and over again. Yeah, but that's only the Sony stuff. It's only the stuff that's on fucking PlayStation. If something comes out on Xbox, yeah, then more often than not, it's out on nowadays at least. If it comes out on Xbox, and it's on PC as well. But things are going to be changing. Things are going to be changing with console gaming in general, exclusives, all that kind of stuff. Now that the Steam box is on the way, yeah, at this point, one, I haven't played GTA since like San Andreas, and I'm not a particularly big fan of the game anyway. But I get what kind of an effect that's going to have on the console crowd, but I don't see GTA 6 having the kind of pull, even though it is, ooh, GTA 6. I don't see it having the kind of pull that's going to influence PC gamers to go out and buy a console that, they could better spend that money on a fucking video card upgrade in their PC just to be able to play GTA 6 when it comes out. Oh my lord, this fucking strawberry cheesecake ice cream is amazing, man. That's from Starfield. That screenshot. I had high hopes for that. Very, very, very high hopes. Or at least higher than what it turned out to be. Ah, my monitor came back to life. Lovely. That's not going to last forever, though, mate. The the, the RAM situation. I mean, think back to not too long ago when there was the video card situation. That ended. Okay, it's going to come back again now because it's going to... the RAM situation is going to have a knock-on effect. But it'll pass. Yeah, I with Starfield, I could go on an hour-long rant about Starfield and just Bethesda in general. The last game I've played Fallout 76, but I probably waited like over a year after its initial release to get into it, and when I did, I rather enjoyed it. Yeah, I must say. It wasn't particularly buggy, features were okay, the map was cool, but it just wasn't really my jam. It didn't feel the same as the game as the single player standalone games. It didn't really fit the vibe for me. After coming from, Fallout all the way back to the original, yeah, when I first fell back in love with PC gaming, playing Fallout 1 and 2 and the expansions, and then 3 and 4 and New Vegas and all of the expansions for each of them, after experiencing what that franchise and ecosystem was like, having been away from Bethesda games for a while, Starfield was my reintroduction to things, and I'd heard a lot of stuff. I'd heard a lot. I just naively gave them benefit of the doubt, let's say, and I had I can't fault the game for certain things. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it. The lore, the story is great, but it has its faults. And with that kind of a universe, it's a platform that they can build damn near endlessly on. And it feels like they're just not doing anything with it whatsoever. It's like it came out, they gave us that fucking shattered space, and now, short of, some bug fixes here and there, it's the community's just left to fend for themselves. And the modders are doing the vast majority of anything that's worth a damn in the game. And when I started to see that, come to fruition, I was like, okay, then now I understand why everyone was saying what they were saying about Bethesda. And it's pitiful and disgusting all at the same time. The game itself is fun, and it's an amazing lore, great story, decent writing. I like some of the characters, but they just let you down at the end. Like the IPs that Bethesda have in their hands, between Fallout, the Skyrim universe, and now Starfield, they should be owning the gaming scene. Yeah, with the massive potential there is there. It's like having 3 Marvel Cinematic Universes at your disposal and you're not doing fuck all with it. They deserve all the shit that they get. They absolutely deserve all the shit that they get. They started to lean like the gaming. I've said this God knows how many times. I'm going to sound like a broken record after a while, but the rise of the internet was both hugely positive on the gaming industry and hugely negative. Yeah, and even the things that are positive have their negative connotations and vice versa. But the fact that devs now release things in whatever state that it is that they happen to release things, because they're like, oh, we can just push updates all the time, it makes them sloppy in their fucking coding. And then you have the likes of Bethesda that just lean on modders to fix things. The rise of the internet was an amazing thing for gaming, with the advent of online gaming and the fact that they could push patches and all that kind of shit. But the exact same thing, like, you know, the other side of the coin. And the problem is there's more negatives than positives, unfortunately. It's it's standout and amazing when you have a company that continues to support its game properly after release, to fix the shit that should have been correct to begin with. And it's only really been in the last 10 years where things spiraled massively out of control in that regard. Well, probably 15. Do you want to hurry up and load, game? What the hell? Is this like frozen or something? It just says loading. And whenever I click the thing, it down here changes. Yeah, that's the other part of it. That's the other part of it. It's disgusting that they ask for such huge amounts of money and then the game is a steaming pile of shit on release. What's going on, game? I played a little bit of Prey, but I didn't really get into that much. That was kind of like that was my rebound game when I was pissed off with Scum, and then I got over myself and went back to Scum. I think I need to kill the game and restart it again. I don't know why we were sitting at the loading screen for so fucking long. I don't even remember which one was the last Crisis that I played. I spent a decade basically playing like 98% of the games that I play was Minecraft, like for a decade. And a large portion of that I spent on a Mac. So I didn't really have very many options to game anyway. So, you know, Minecraft was about all I could handle. And it's only been about 5 years ago since I got my new rig that I stream on that I got back into AAA, well, into PC gaming and AAA games in general. It keeps telling me connection failed. It just keeps telling me connection failed every time I try joining. Yeah, I've had the same ping the whole time, mate. That 107 ping isn't anything new. I've been playing with that the last however many days we've been there. Why it rears its head right now, I don't know. Are we actually loading in this time? Yes, we are. Okay. Let's get back to putting shit away, shall we? I think I might just make one of these bookshelf cabinets. Or 2. Will it let me stack these things? Yeah, but it's weird. Well, 4th on the server. We play. This is day 5, but the first day we played in single player, just getting to know the game. We've already got 67 hours. I wish there were better storage solutions. I want a proper fucking wardrobe that I can put clothes in. I want to have one there. Maybe switch these around to being over here. Have one there, have one there. And I'll be able to put some more clothes away, among other things. Oh. Right, let's get another load, shall we? Already full. familiar with that. What's so heavy in here? Or do we just simply have so much of certain things? Yeah, I think I need to take... the tools out of here and just have consumables in this. I've got so much in the way of consumables, I can easily fill that with just with those. And then have the tools elsewhere. And we filled a battery charger with just lithium batteries and we don't have enough room. Alright, well we'll take the heavy duty ones out and put just lithiums in there. We should still have room in there. We could put the heavy duty lithiums in there. Now that's full as well. You'd enjoy Starfield, like it gets a lot of hate, but it honestly is due a lot of love as well. Like I can't honestly say I didn't enjoy playing the game. I enjoyed playing the game greatly. It's just Bethesda. It like what they did after. It's a letdown. I honestly haven't tried. We actually managed to get through putting all of our shit away already. Oh joy, a horde. I wonder who it's going to go after. Step away from the vehicle. Walling it off isn't going to make much difference. They can climb. Making walls too high, it's going to... If the wipe cycle stays at a month, by the time I get my walls built high enough to stop the fucking hordes, the server will be wiping. I think I've seen a bear, but I didn't really get to do anything with it, so to speak. I was getting attacked by zombies like now. Can you fuck off? And it just came out of the woods. And by the time I realised what was going on, it was dead already. I just remember seeing something that looked suspiciously bear-shaped on the ground after it got beaten up by zombies. It's the clean-up afterwards I don't enjoy. And it's filling my water containers, thankfully. That's more important. Yeah. You can scrap right in the thing. You hold Alt when clicking instead of Shift. If you hold Shift, then you automatically move instead of having to double click. If you hold Alt, then it just scraps it. I'm not going to wear any of it anyway, and there's nothing else you can do with it. And at least we get a shitload of resources and it ups my salvaging skill. Hey, Mikey. Nah, outside of a, I wouldn't even go as far as call it as a zoo. It's more of a refuge. It's like a large area that's been fenced in, and you can go and see them, like IRL in the wild, where you know there's nothing between us. No. No. Like, albeit, yeah, you still, you get skill points, you get XP, but you don't actually level up. Like you see with my mechanical, I'm at level 100, and it's 59,531 of 12,000. So, you know, the XP keeps accruing, but it doesn't do anything. And the same with my strength. My strength is already, XP-wise, 10 times what the level requirement was for 100. And it just sits there. How much more swole do you think I need to get? I mean, look at the guns on this fella. At strength level 100. If I could get into a spot where the light would actually show well. Did we get all of them? I think we finally got all of them. Let's add this ID card to our creepy collection of ID cards. It's a lot of dead people. Was there more behind the RV? Oh. Oh no, we got them. Ah, behind the house. Need to do some more hunting again. We got a solitary piece of raw hardened leather, and we've long since used the hardened leather strips we got from that up. And I've got a bunch of shit that I could repair. But I think I'm gonna like I'm struggling to keep going, to be quite honest. I knew I wasn't gonna last too long after the 12-hour mark, but it just seems to get harder and harder as I go on. I can barely think straight, let alone stay not be cross-eyed. So I'm gonna call it here for now. We are in total 15.5 hours in today, so I think that's enough vein for one sitting. I'm gonna have something to eat and get some rest and get my shit together. And this afternoon will be vein still today. And it'll be No Man's Sky Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so depending on what you're looking forward to, we'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We might even do No Man's Sky Saturday and Icarus Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't had a look at what the Icarus update... Well, actually, before I leave, we might as well do that then. The Icarus, this week's update, if the damn thing would update in the store. Steam, don't fail me now, motherfucker. We got the Explorer's backpack for this week. This week we're adding the Explorer's backpack to the Orbital Workshop. Oh, it's Orbital Workshop stuff. Designed for stamina and traversal. It's ideal for planet-side exploration, blah, blah, blah. Increases maximum stamina regen, blah, blah, blah. Sale next week. QOL improvements. Next we will be pushing forward with some suggested quality of life updates that have been brought up over the last few weeks. A couple of the improvements include some mission fixes and some new settings to allow quicker interaction with objects. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be doing any Icarus. It'll be No Man's Sky Saturday and Sunday. So there's that. Plenty to look forward to. I'm going to stop waffling because I can waffle on forever and then I'll never get any sleep. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you crazy people and say thank you very much to all for stopping by and hanging out with me and putting up with my shit like usual. You have a wonderful rest of whatever it is where you are. Yeah, make sure to stay safe. Have fun. Happy gaming. And we'll see you later. So until then, ciao. Laters, everyone.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me.